What's up, sons? It's Blind Rod with Son of a Tech once again. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Crypto ABCs, your one-stop shop to learn about all of the cryptocurrency terminology being used. This is an important series, and while it doesn't receive as many views as the rest of my content, I think it's important to basically have a resource for newcomers to the cryptocurrency space. So if you know anybody that's new that needs to learn all the terminology, send them this playlist. We're going to be discussing the letter E right after a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is myself. To support the channel, click the join button below the video and you will get access to our privately hosted Rocket Chat. Selecting the $1.99 option will get you access, and after that you need to head over to the membership tab, scroll down, and expand out your membership perks. Find the section for connecting on social media, and in that section there will be a secret registration URL to join Rocket Chat, where you can sign up to enjoy talking with other cryptocurrency enthusiasts and miners without spammers, scammers, or bots. Welcome back. So I do have to wrap back around to the letter D. Starting off, we have DEX, which is DEX, and that stands for Decentralized Exchange. If you're new to cryptocurrency, more than likely you've been using centralized exchanges like Coinbase or Crypto.com. In that case, they are a third party. The point of cryptocurrency is to remove the need for a third party, at least from the Bitcoin white paper. This means that the next logical step in the technology for cryptocurrency is to move to a decentralized platform that enables users to swap different cryptocurrencies with each other. There are quite a few different options, and a lot of them are technically built on other coins. So you basically would have a wrapped version of a coin on top of Ethereum, for example. We can go into more detail on decentralized exchanges and the different options in a different video, and let me know if that would be helpful in the comment section below. Next, we have DeFi, which is DEFI, and that is short for decentralized finance. This can be a little bit confusing because if you think about cryptocurrency as a whole, decentralized finance kind of makes sense to cover it all. However, it usually specifically targets services that allow you to borrow and lend between two people without the need of a third party, usually in the form of a stable coin versus a non-stable coin like Ethereum or Bitcoin. So something like USDC with something like Ethereum. And basically you can lend that out, and in return you can get a percentage back over time. On the other end, you can also borrow, but you'll have to pay a certain percentage back. People do use this to leverage different things and call shorts and create shorts, etc. And if you're going to get into this, you need to do a lot of research if you want to be able to be successful at making any sort of money within decentralized finance. I personally do not do a lot of DeFi. However, we have done some swapping and liquidity, as well as just showed you guys the options that you have on platforms like Aave. All right, let's get into the E's. Starting things off, we have encryption, converting plain text into unintelligible text with the use of a cipher. Ciphers and basically any sort of encryption is the basis for cryptocurrency. Without the encryption, it would not be possible to basically cut out a third party, because you would need a third party to verify all transactions and basically make sure everything is legit and on board. This is why a lot of people presume that everything surrounding Bitcoin probably started within the cypherpunk movement in the mid to late 90s and of course early 2000s and on. Next, we have ERC, which stands for Ethereum Request for Comments, and is a summation of proposed improvements to the Ethereum ecosystem. Next, we have ERC20, which is the standard to which each Ethereum token complies. So basically, if you hear ERC20, you are thinking of a token that is on the Ethereum blockchain. It defines the way that each token behaves so that transactions are predictable. Other cryptocurrencies also use the ERC20 standard, piggybacking on the Ethereum network in the process. There are also other tokens that are out there, or tokenization requirements and different standards depending on which coin, like Binance Smart Chain, for example. So you just have to basically understand that that would have like a different definition. Now, the focus here is on Ethereum because Ethereum is, of course, the second largest cryptocurrency and the one that really kind of pioneered a lot of what is going on with cryptocurrency in general. So next is escrow. When an intermediary is used to hold funds during a transaction, those funds are being held in escrow. This is usually a third party between entity sending and the one receiving. Ethereum, one of the top 3 currencies in the world on its market capitalization, cryptocurrencies, excuse me, to be clear. Despite being open sourced and based on blockchain technology, it differs from Bitcoin in 2 key ways. It allows developers to create dapps, which is short for decentralized applications. Be sure to check out the episode on the letter D for more information, and also write smart contracts. What Ethereum has done is basically pioneered the ability to program on top of the blockchain. And this is going to be very important within blockchain as in general across the board, as well as for the internet. And it would be a potential change or shift within how we interact with each other on the internet. We have options, of course, already coming out where we have social media on the blockchain and things like, for example, library powered also, which powers Odyssey, where you can host YouTube content, YouTube-like content like you watch here. And I'm on Odyssey if you want to check me out. I'll leave a link down in the comment section below. So definitely go check that out. Ethereum virtual machine, which is the short term would be EVM. So if you see EVM in any content, it stands for Ethereum virtual machine. Is a virtual machine effectively sitting in the cloud. Now you need to understand that the cloud is still just a server that is usually in a centralized location or controlled by a centralized entity such as Amazon with AWS or Microsoft with Azure, etc. So here is where like there's a deviation from basically being able to have everything decentralized. And that is that these virtual machines are technically running in the cloud. That is Turing complete and is used by all nodes on the network during blockchain confirmations. It allows those on the node to execute random EVM bytecode, which is part of the Ethereum protocol. Next, we have exchange. We talked about exchanges quite a bit, and of course, earlier decentralized exchanges, but it is the platform through which cryptocurrencies are exchanged with each other, with fiat currencies and between entities. Exchanges can vary widely in the currency conversions they enable and their fee structures. So we could get into like the top exchanges on a video possibly. Let me know in the comment section below if that would be interesting to you, as well as decentralized exchanges versus centralized exchanges and what the uses are. So that pretty much covers the E's, and we will be getting into the letter F next week. So if you're interested in that, be sure to hit the comment, subscribe, all that sort of thing. Now, here's the big takeaway. E's are primarily focused on Ethereum, and Ethereum is important because it's the first, but there are other options that will be taking, you know, a seat at the table. You have things like Cardano, you have Polkadot, you have Tron even. There's Tron still is technically based on the same virtual machine structure as Ethereum, a few other things. We've done WTF is on all of these coins, so be sure to go check that out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday. If you enjoyed this content, you can watch more by clicking this playlist up here, or go ahead and subscribe.